Hey guys, Liquid Fire here. Thanks for joining me again tonight. So, if you recognize this, you know we are back in Hunting Simulator 2, and we are going to run Transylvania again and actually do the tower hunt. But I wanted to talk through a couple things that I ran across after the hunt looking around for some options. So I came into options trying to figure out if I could turn down the volume or anything like that. Well, under sound, I hadn't tried it yet, but there's an environmental volume. So I've pulled it down to 30%, left sound effects and voice volume up to 100%, and master at 100. And we're going to see if this environmental volume will just pull that environmental sound down, but we'll still be able to hear everything holler and all that. So that's something that I did change. I went ahead and looked around at, whoop, wrong button, at some other pieces in here, and I noticed a couple things that I didn't have turned on that I wanted to see what they were. So we had the compass, the companion states, the companion marker. We had the stamina bar. We did not have the census triangle. So I don't know what this is, but it shows the census triangle when focused on an animal. So I'm thinking that might showcase maybe what they're sensing from us, like wind, like our scent, visual, or movement, or sound, or whatever. I don't know. Hit marker. Um, I don't know if this was on or off, but it shows red when you've hit a vital organ. I think this was on, and I believe it's when you shoot the X that pops up. I think that's what turns red. I'll have to think about it. Spotted animals we had on. Animal calls we had on. Dead prey locator we did not, and we didn't have tracking assistance on. So I don't know what any of these are really. So we're going to turn them on, play the game, and see what looks different. I think that was the only thing that I changed. I definitely kept head bobbing off. Uh, Graphics was cranked up. Yeah, we made no changes here. Sound we already talked about. The controls and bindings, none of that matters. So yeah, that's all I changed. So we're going to jump back in. I did, however, buy a couple things, or maybe one thing. So in my items, I picked up, what did I do? I picked up the deer call, I thought. Okay, so I did pick up the deer collar, I just hadn't turned it on yet. Alright, so we got it. Oh shoot, that was the wrong one. Item 4, that goes, was that moose? Hang on. No, 4 was the red deer. So I'm actually going to change it up. So I'm going to go predator, deer call, red deer, moose. So I'm going to change them all up. So predator, deer call, 5 is going to be the red deer, and then 6 is going to be moose. I'll never remember it whenever I go to pull them up. I'll have to click through them all. I did not pick up the puffer. I can't do it. I did check the cost for a 338 after the moose did so poorly, whatever. But it was out of my price range. So we got the deer grunt. Now, the thing about the deer grunt, I'm not sure. Let me do this again. So I'm not sure if we look over here what all deer it calls. But I'm hoping that it works on like fallow and roe and whitetail and mule. We've got specific collars for the others, but not for them. So I'm hoping that that it does work like that, but we'll find out. Anyway, so we're set up. We're going to go back into Hargita County. Oh, wait, no, we're going to change it to morning. I forgot. Let's go set this to morning. I may regret it because we were hunting evenings when we saw the animals, but we're going to go to Hargita. We're going to fast travel to that tent we found at the end of the last hunt. Oh, wrong button. So we're going to fast travel here and then go to this tower. Oh, wait, hey, we've got add waypoints. I never noticed that before. Look at that. You can put in what? Does it show the waypoints on your screen? Oh, no. Yeah, it does. Look at that. So it shows in the compass. It doesn't show on screen, but that helps. Learning all kinds of stuff today. Alright, so we're going to remove it. Alright, so we're going to fast travel here. Oh, it's foggy in the morning. His feet are still very loud. I don't like this fog. Oh, we got a roe deer back here. We're gonna go onto the tower and then we'll call him. I need to get the dog over here.
Come here. Stay in position.
Alright, so now we're gonna try. So that's. This should be the deer. Oops. That should be the deer call. Alright, so we've got two of them 150 meters out. So they're up in this area. I have no way of knowing if they're coming in yet or not. Well, it sure looks like they are. Alright, so that's a good sign. So it looks like the deer collar does work on roe deer. Unfortunately, I don't know when I should call again. So they're only 30 yards or so on the other side of this hill. Oh. Oh, okay. That's interesting. So that's what it's talking about. So you got your sight up top, sound on the bottom left, and scent on the bottom right. Okay. So he's turning slightly yellow, but nothing. That's a smaller one, so we're going to take him. That triangle's moving, that's interesting. Nah, I'm not going to take that shot. Alright, so we're already off to a better hunt than last time. And I'm just going to leave him laying there for now. If I'm right, that roe deer should spook off and then come back again in, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or something. And we can call him in and take him out too if nothing else comes around. I'm, I, hmm. I was thinking I could send the dog out, but he's probably just going to run over to this roe deer anyway. Let's start kind of glassing. Wow, can't see a thing. We can see the wind blowing the grass though, so looks like the wind's blowing to the southeast still, or again. So that triangle was interesting. So it looked like maybe what was happening is as it was getting closer to alerting or spooking, the line got shorter to the different pieces. I'm not sure. We're going to have to watch that over a few more animals and see what it does. Alright, I'm going to play with the settings for the sound a little bit here if I can. Alright, so I'm going to turn the environmental all the way down just to see what we lose completely. Alright, so that gets rid of the wind. They're still going to stomp nice and loud. No wind, no birds, no nothing. I don't like that. I assume you would still hear calls and stuff. But that's just too quiet. So we're going to turn it up. Let's try 10%. It's not horrible. I think I can go a little bit lower though. Let's try 6. Yeah, that sounds better to me. Might be a little too low. Yeah, we're going to turn it up just a shade more. We'll try 8%. It's way better than 100, so that makes me happy. If I'd have realized it was going to be foggy, I probably would have just selected the evening and stayed with that. Hopefully anything that comes nearby gives us a call though to give us a hint that there's something nearby. There could be stuff standing in this field and I'd barely see it. Alright, that roe deer should be coming back before too long if he's going to. And if he does, we'll probably go ahead and take him out too. So last hunt we had moose coming down through here. We had roe deer that were going up on the far side of this hill. The red deer were further over, but I saw a trail that was coming this direction. So they may come down through here, I don't know. I think we saw fallow in the area as well. I'm kind of tempted to go ahead and just do some blind calling to see if anything happens to be around. Oops. I keep forgetting you have to continue to hold the mouse button down to look through the scope or the glass and scope and stuff. Let's do some blind calling. Well, let's not do the deer. We'll see if the roe comes in on their own. Well, we didn't get any calls from anything. I'd like to turn the sound effects down, like when you're changing stuff and walking around, but I'm afraid that's going to end up messing with the animal calls too, and I don't want to turn them down. Maybe if a row or something does come in and start calling, I can try changing it to see. So we've got, what we got? We got sound effects and master volume. So this doesn't say that it's anything for the animals, but it also doesn't say that it's not. Let's crank it down to where it's nice for the things that we're doing. Let's start at 40%. Okay, the footstep. Yeah, that's not bad. And then we'll play with it if a row comes in or whatever comes in starts calling. We'll try dropping it all the way down and see if they no longer make noise. It definitely sounds better to me. So it's been almost 10 minutes now. I guess it's been 9 minutes, and that row is not back, so I'm not so sure it's coming back. Or it came through and didn't call out any, which is possible. Oh, wait, we got something going on here. What is that? What was that? I've never seen that symbol before. was like a little heart. So we've got the dead animal marker on the map, which is nice. But I have no idea what that heart was. Is it something with dog? I have no idea what that would be. I may have to try to Google what the icons are. Still nothing. Or maybe I've missed something other than that heart that popped up, which I don't know what it means yet. Let me see if I can go find what that means. Well, I didn't find anything, so I have no idea what it is. No clue. I am going to send the dog out and let him track, see if he does anything.
Find it.
He'll probably just find the roe deer. If he does, maybe I'll go pick up the roe and try to send him out again. So he's going to find the roe, yeah. Okay.
Who's a good doggy?
Now,
Find something.
see if he can find something else. Nope, he's going to stay on the...
That's a good dog.
I guess you could continue to do this to...
Find it.
Oh, there he goes. Alright.
Good job.
Not really what I was hoping for. Yeah, he's just going to keep doing this. I think you could spam this to max out his drive. I don't know. No, he's going to go do something else. All right. He just had to get through the first bits, I guess. That works. Again, I think he barks, if I remember correctly, whenever he runs into an animal. So that could be helpful. Of course, he's not going to find one right here around me. We'll give this about 5 more minutes in the morning and see if we find anything, if anything else comes in. If not, we'll go ahead and pick up the roe deer, claim him, jump out, change it to the evening, and come back to the same spot and give it a little run and see if we have any better luck. That's good. I like that they don't have it set up to where he just continues to find the same thing. So that's cool. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to wander off far enough to really be super helpful. let's hit the calls again. And I may be messing myself up calling multiple calls at once. It didn't seem to turn off the fox that was coming in, so I'm hoping that it's not an issue. And I may be shoot myself in the foot stopping this hunt early and going to the evening. It may be one of those situations where you need to be in position for like a half hour, an hour, whatever, before you get much coming through. Just depends on where they spawn in at, I guess. And I have no clue where anything spawns or anything like that. I'm barely learning the game, to be honest. Hey, I got an achievement for spending an hour in a stand. There's some pretty decent achievements to get in this game, too. I don't remember them all. I know there's some for... Oh, there's that heart again, right there. What is that? That heart was right there. I wonder if I'm losing rating on this row by letting it lay here. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So the roe deer definitely never came back. And I haven't seen anything else come in. Haven't heard anything, nothing. Let's run through the collars one more time. Nope, nothing responded. Now, they don't always respond to the collar. It seems like most of them have a chance to. So we could have stuff walking in, I guess. Alright, let's go pick up the roe and change it to the evening. Actually, let's walk over here. There's that white heart again. No, it's a diamond. What's going on? What? mean, there's roe deer footprints there. Hmm. I think I saw the diamond was something to do with the scope, but an animal that had been in your scope or something. I mean, the roe deer was there. I don't know. Must be something lagging from when he was in the scope. So, mature male. That's about all we know. We'll bag him. Well, let's look at him real quick. Doesn't look like he's going to be anything too massive with those horns. No special coat or anything. So, let's bag him. And let's jump back to the cave. Well, that's still there. Oh, wait a minute. We got a red deer. We're going to get back in our tower. We're going to put
Come along.
dog over here and get him to stay.
Stay.
Alright, so red deer. There he is. Alright, so not a big one. But we do finally have something coming in. Okay, so looking at it now, the triangle is even. Everything is... Oh, we got a fox over here. Well, let's call the fox in. Well, let's not call the fox in. So I'm not going to call again. I'm just going to let him keep walking and see where he goes. Our triangle's holding pretty steady. Man, this guy's coming right on in. Now the triangle's starting to shift. We're gonna have to shoot soon. Alright, he's down. Where did our red deer go? Oh, right there he is. Okay. I don't know if we spooked that fox or not. We probably did. So we've been on the stand for about a half hour, and then suddenly we got a red deer coming and a fox. We're going to stay here a little while longer now, guys. I probably need to go to Pawnee Meadows with some callers and try to figure out the ranges and how long the calls stay active and things like that. If I were going to continue hunting in HS2, then I would definitely do that. I don't... Oh, he found... Oh, yeah, good job. You found him.
Such a good dog.
Yeah, go find something
Find
else.
something.
But if I were going to be playing this game a lot, I'd have to go try to figure some of this stuff out for sure.
Good job.
Alright, go find something
Fine.
else.
I'm counting on you.
So we'll give it just a couple more minutes. If we don't see anything, then we'll go pick this red up.
Good dog. You did real good. Fine.
And then change it to the evening.
Who's a good doggy?
He's finding all kinds of stuff around that red deer.
Come.
Oh, wrong button. Alright, so let's go pick up the red deer. And maybe leaving animals laying around turns off other animals in the area, I don't know. So this one's even smaller than yesterday's. This one's a little 4x4. Not too great looking. We still got one more red deer we can take. So I'm just going to chill for like... So there's that diamond again. So that must be something related to where you first see him with the scope or something. I don't know. I thought it was a heart, but it's a diamond. But we're going to give it just a few moments longer to see if something suddenly calls out or whatever. I think it was just coincidental. Alright, let's go check these in and come back in the evening now. So we need to go to the cabin. Oh, just as I did that, a roe deer made a noise. Literally as I was clicking it. Alright, so that's our first roe deer. I mean, he scored 128. What's roe deer scoring on Boone and Crockett? Let me... Hang on. We got something down here. Well, there's that diamond again. It sounded like it was down this way.
Find.
Oh, it's a moose. Alright. So there's moose here. I'm going to get back up here and call the moose in. 157 meters.
Who's a good doggy?
Now, if I remember what I read, it said that they don't always respond to the caller, so I don't know for sure if it'll even come in. The wind, again, looks like it's blowing to the southeast. 113, he's coming in. So there's his rack. Just saw it over here. He's gonna spook on me. Did it stop? Alright, so let's call again. Nope, he's gone. He's gone. I heard something calling in the distance, I thought. Alright, but we're going to mark moose here. Whoa, wrong way. He is down in here. So, even with the wind blowing away, you just can't get them too close. They just... And I was squatted down, I wasn't even standing. Oh, okay. We got something else down here. Let's see if we can get into a position to see a little better. See, that's a problem. I don't know that I can get them in close enough. Was that a red or a Sika? I guess it's red deer. So this one I'll have to shoot quick if he pops up here. This one over here, I don't even know if I can get eyes on him. Are they not red deer? Oh, it's Sika deer. That explains why the sound was so different. Now see, I'm not sure what the diamond is, because I have not had nothing in the scoop over there. So that must just mean that there's something there of interest. Oh, was that an albino? I don't know if it was or not. It definitely saw me though. I saw the red line on the little triangle thing. Let's call again. And we're going to go ahead and pull up our rifle. Don't have eyes on him. And it doesn't really feel like the Sika deer's coming into this collar. But if it takes that same path, it may show up down here. I think it's already went past. Yeah, I think we missed out on him. I was hoping to at least get eyes on him to see if it was the fog that made it look so light or if we actually had an albino. So I think the diamonds just means that there's something of interest there to click on, so not a huge fan of that, but now we got another one coming in. So we're going to make him stay.
Stay.
I'm going to try to get in position over here to see if I can get eyes on this Sika coming in. So it may pop up over here. We're going to go ahead and get the gun ready. So it's a male. Looks pretty decent to me. We'll take that shot right here. Oh, nailed him. Nailed him. Alright. Let's go pick him up.
Come.
Stuck him good. And I don't know about Sika deer, but that looks pretty big to me. Jeez. It's an 8x8. 8x8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 8x8. Too bad there's no trophy shots that I know of. Is there a camera mode at all? I don't think so. So big old mature male. I don't know enough about Sika deer to know how big they actually get though. 8x8, he looks awful big. Yeah, let's... Oops, wrong button. Let's at least take a screenshot of him here. Alright, so we're going to bag him. I'm going to go see what a good score is. He's going on the wall either way. We're going to run back to the cabin up here. Ton of action right here at the cabin. Oh, speaking of, I need to mark Sika deer on the map. So, let's put it right here. Fallow. Alright. So he scored 128. Let me go see what Boone and Crockett's scoring for Sika deer is. Oh, it's a roe deer. Well, let me check on roe. Oh, hang on. Well, apparently that doesn't allow you to flip through them. It's not doing anything. Maybe if I had 2 roe deer, it would let me do it. I don't know. Either way. Alright, so he's 128. Let me go find Sika and roe deer. Alright, so according to the CIC, a 128 roe deer is almost what they call gold class. So 130 is gold. So I guess it's a pretty good one, even though it only had the 2 little points. I don't know. We're going to keep him anyway. We don't have one. And the red deer, we know he's small. 127, that's not anything big. He's smaller than the one we had previously. Still can't clip through anything, because we only had the one, I guess. Maybe. We're going to sell him. That'll be some decent money, $7.91. Now the Sika deer. So I don't know what scoring system they use, but what I found was a good score for a Sika deer was around 170 or higher. with the best trophies reaching scores in the high 200s. That's using the Douglas scoring system. So I don't know if they're using Douglas or if they're using something else. But any Sika, according to a different thing, over 170 is top shelf, and those scoring over 200 join the prestigious 200 plus elite club. And I don't know what scoring they're using. So I'm going to say this is a really good Sika deer. We don't have Sika, so I don't know. A well-matched 8-point set is often considered ideal, and that's what we had. Either way, he's going on the wall. I think that's a big one. He's big to me. I don't know if we'll get the 525 credits. I'm guessing probably not. But we're definitely going to keep him, put him on the wall. Alright, so my plan was to go back to the tower, but we're at like, I don't know, almost 45 minutes already. I guess we can go do a quick 15-minute hunt and see if we find anything. We had a ton right here though, so that's been fun. Alright, let's go to the lodge. And we're going to go change the time to evening. And then we're going to fly back to that tower. And weather's still normal. Alright. Well, there's a diamond here. There's something there. Alright, let's go. We can't fast travel to the tower. Alright, so now we're going to walk up to the tower. Put dog on
Find something.
Looks like we'll be able to see a little better in the distance anyway, so maybe we'll pick up on something even if we don't hear it call out. Alright, so let's give everything a look here. Alright, I don't see anything. Nothing's calling out. Let's run through our callers. That was weak. The good thing is, in here you have an unlimited draw distance for your animals. So if something's way back down in there, we can see them, at least now in the evening. And I know there was some red deer, although it's kind of odd, it disappears. It looks like there's land there and then it's gone when you zoom in. That's the most egregious thing I've seen in game yet. Everything else has been fairly decent. Even the trees way out here in the distance, yeah, when you flip over, they're much, much sharper, but they still don't look as bad as Way of the Hunter. And even when you start zooming in, you see them kind of change to a few different levels before they make it all the way in. And that's with the fast zoom popping in. And these all just look, fine. So we're going to give it about 10 more minutes. Just to see if anything happens to start showing up. And that's cutting it kind of short, to be honest. I would expect you to have to wait a little bit of time before a lot of stuff shows up. But we've been at this for a while, and we've had a good hunt. I was expecting to see more stuff walking along the bottom through here. We had the fox over here that we spooked when we shot the red deer. The roe deer came over here on the other side. We were able to call them in. And that red, I don't know if he was walking towards us to begin with, or if the call got him coming, or what. I should probably do some digging to try to see if anybody's shared how long the collars last and all that. I'm sure somebody has. The game's been around for a while. I don't like the 500 scoring in Way of the Hunter, but the one benefit is for animals you don't know, like Sika deer. I don't know if 200 is a good score. I don't know what scoring they're using. With the 500s, you know that if it's a 5-star and it's 498 or something, that's a monster. Oh, I just heard. Is that a roe deer? Looks like a roe. So we're going to use the deer collar. So we've got 2 of them. Alright, I'm going to turn the volume all the way down for sound effects. Alright. And I bet we don't hear them call out whenever they do call again. We'll see the little symbol, but I bet we don't hear it. Yeah. Didn't even hear the grunt call itself. Alright. So that's not an option, so we're going to turn that back up. So I'm going to take it to like 74 or something. I hate how loud it is for the stuff I'm doing, but I really like to hear the animals. I think we see him. Oh, guess I was wrong. Oh, there he is. I thought I saw movement. So he does not look very big. And that's a doe? No, it's a little spike. It's like a little smaller one. So, do I take the roe deer or do I try to... Let's bird in the bush. We'll take the roe deer. I'm not going to call... Alright, if you're going to come in close, maybe I let the... I don't like their calls. Where'd this guy go? If he's going to come in, we're going to leave the roe deer alone and see what he is. He's still getting closer, 91. I'm just afraid to move with these roe deer right here. So they're not spooked. I don't know where that other one is. We got all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. That's a 9x9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Another 8x8. Let's see if we can see the other one. I'm not going to waste too much time. Yeah, it's a female. I lost the roe deer. But daggone, that's another big old Sika deer. Or at least big to me, I don't know. Maybe they're not big in this game. Maybe those are perfectly normal sized. Alright. So, stand hunting is definitely the way. That's just no doubt about it. Letting everything come to you works so much better. Oh, here, dog. You need to go find him.
Find!
Let you do your job.
Such a good dog.
Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 8x8. Another nice one, I think. Wow. Alright, I don't know what I hit to do that, but I was muting to cough. I hit the enter key. Well, I guess we're going to wrap this up. So we'll go check him out and see how he scores, and we're going to call it done. That's been a great hunt. All kinds of good stuff. So he scored 210. That's the same as the previous one, right? Yep. The new one weighed more. Same size. I don't know what the time taken means, but score 210, score 210. I mean, just this one's younger and heavier. So maybe if, well, we don't have persistent herds, so it doesn't matter. Either way, I don't think there's any point in keeping the trophy. I'm thinking we can only have one of each displayed. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell him. Alright, let's go back to the cabin, not the cabin, the lodge. See if we can find this guy in here. Oh, there he is. Not not the prettiest. Not bad. Alright guys, that's it. We're done. I think that was a great hunt. Really happy with that. A lot more action by just staying in one place, even when we fast traveled to the cabin. But a lot more action by just staying in one place and letting things come to you using your collars. So I think that's kind of probably what is that big old thing up there? Is it a red? Look at that. But just I say it and then look at that. Oof. But I think that's the way to go with this game. I think it's all about stand hunting. That seems to be the way to go. Find a good spot, call them in. So spend some time exploring the maps to begin with to find all the towers and the tents and stuff. And then just pick the right towers and pick the right times. It seems to me that in this particular location, the evening hunt is going to be better because of the fog and stuff. So I'd probably stay with that, but who knows? Haven't really done enough to know for sure. Oh, down there's our little roe deer. Where is he? He's right over here. Haven't really done enough to know for sure. Like them swept back tines. Oh, let's see how much money we got now. Do we have enough to buy the 338? 27.45. That's not a lot. I want to try to go with a something. I think it was maybe like this. Is it left control? Yeah, so something with the 5x1, 5+1 for the 338. There's a few different options you can go with. I wish this came in 338. I don't know how accuracy really plays in, but it looks like it should be accurate. The bad thing is it's only 4x1, but it's way more expensive, so by gamer logic it must do something good. Kind of like this guy. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up, call it done, guys. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. I hope that that you're enjoying these hunts, even though it's not something that I plan on playing a ton of. It's nice to go take a look, and I tell you, Transylvania is pretty. I'm excited to see what the Czech Republic looks like and see how that one matches up. But Transylvania's gorgeous, so that's always nice to see. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on the ride. Y'all have a good night. God bless, and happy hunting.